Yo, what it do, nephew? Butcher beginning, but here we are. Shout out to Evidente. Shout out to Shorty and the boys.
Shorty boys. Shorty. Coming off fresh loss.
Yeah, a lot of losses all across. Josh's team finally, unfortunately,
playoffs.
season comes to an end. Finished the record of what?
8-2. 8-2. Super
10
happy
games,
with that.
so yeah, 800.
800. I thought about that on Monday.
Last year the kids won how much?
2-6.
2-7. Oh, 2-7, right? Because they lost probably the first week of playoffs.
2-6. We only played 7 games last year. Plus the 8th was playoffs.
Oh yeah, because only this year you played the 8th game.
We had
right?
one extra game.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's the real cool hindsight. If you want to be like if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, this is how you feel every year. You're in the top 5% of the fucking games won.
Yeah.
You just don't win at all.
Never, yeah.
So it's like a weird thing. So it's like we finish 8-2. The team that's gonna win it all is gonna finish 10-0. Because they got a bye week during the season. We didn't.
Yeah, they're 7-0. They won
Okay, so
2 playoff games, 9. Yeah.
So Morris, I think, finished 7-2. So they have just as many losses as us,
but not
as
as many wins.
many wins.
Yeah.
And the team that beat us this week, since we beat them once, they lost to Morris, and they're gonna lose to Chinook. They're gonna have 3 losses.
Yeah, it'd be 7.
So technically, in the standing, they'll be 7-3 or 6-4. So technically, we're second place.
Yeah, by record.
By record. If you wanted to say.
Yeah, I mean, it just sucks that.
Bro, if you asked me, if we go all the way back to the beginning of it, 15 episodes ago, there's no way I said we'd finish 8-2.
Nah, I forgot what you said. I think you said, did you say 4 wins, 5 wins?
Come on, baby.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could have shoot good expectations, and then everything else was just extra. It was just a bonus, And I mean, yeah, you got that. I mean, you got the bonus.
I think
what more could you ask for?
The team
the boys were hyped. That you had a chance, but this was a bad week. But
it was our worst game.
Which was a bad time to have your
penalties.
Worst game.
Oliver went offsides 3 times in the backfield. The other running back went offsides twice. Yeah, it was exactly like that. My other tight end went off. We had a really bad pass interference call at the end of the game. Like, we did it. It was really bad on, my dude just... He made a play on the ball instead of the player. So he ran into the guy on 3rd and 15.
It's automatic first down for them?
Yeah. And then in the red zone. Put him in the red zone. Spot foul.
Down, yeah.
Automatic first down. I was like... Oh, if you would have held him right there, we could have drove down and scored. And we could have scored and then we were kicking field goals good the last 2 games, so we would have kicked.
Yeah.
My Mexican could have won it all for us. Well, it was bad, dude. There was those penalties. We had a weird face mask penalty. That was a face mask. It was just unintentional on a tackle. That was killer. All 3 of the the running back and tight end going offsides. Mm-hmm. All 3 of them were when we just got a first down.
Was they on the same drive, or they were
no,
every other
fucking every drive we had one of these scenarios.
She shot herself in the foot.
So exactly. Man. So then you start off 1st and 15. I got mad, dude. Oliver was fucking pissing me off because he did it 3 times, and I fucking pulled him to the side. I'm like, hey, dude, you're motioning, and you've been doing this all week, and you're not listening. Like, you're shuffle, but you're leaning forward through the hole. You can't do that. You can shuffle, and stop, and then go.
Back, yeah.
But he wasn't listening, and we were telling him, and he just kept doing it. And then the 3rd time, I fucking snapped a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, get the fuck over here. Pulled him to the side, we're by the huddle, but he's right there. And I'm like, how are you still making this mistake? You're a running back. Mm-hmm. I'm not even doing it. And his head was down, and I just fucking uppercutted his face mask. Hey! And I said, you fucking look at me. I said, how many times are you going to do this? I said, you're fucking us on first downs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, costly right away.
Now you're 1st and 15. Now you're behind the chains every single time. And I was just like, come on, dude. And you're not listening. My fucking star running back had a great first series, grinding the ball, running hard. He don't like getting hit. We realized that the more he gets hit throughout the season, it shuts down him playing defense. So he was kind of got sick.
Business decisions were taken.
Yeah, but they were bad decisions.
Yeah. Well, it's just what I say. Business decisions like, hey, you think of long term. You think, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want that.
Yeah, but it wasn't even it was weird, man. He dropped a pass, first quarter, first drive. Dude, we start off the game with a deep pooch kick. We get the onside off of a pooch kick, and we're on the 40-yard line. We drive all the way down to the 7. You fucking get there, you do third down and 7, a perfect pass, perfect goal line pass. Catch it, blink, right off his shoulder pad. And I've told him all year, quit catching the ball inside your fucking numbers. Mm-hmm. Get your hands out.
Yeah, how do you?
You're always told to get your hands out to catch the ball. No, don't listen to me all year. Guess what? You dropped 2 passes. The 2 passes you got thrown to you dropped 2 times you could have scored touchdowns. Hope you remember that.
Yeah.
As a coach and as a player to a player, former player to a player, you want to tell the coach or the kids, I hope you remember when you fuck up. Mm-hmm. Makes you a better football player.
Makes you see you don't want to make the same mistake.
I told him.
Just learn. It's just always about having to learn from them.
I told Oliver, I said, you can't fucking do that. You do that and you're in a playoff game in high school when you're older, they're going to pull you out after the first one, and then you might not get back in.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't be doing these silly mistakes like that. That's you not thinking. That's you not being focused. He had an okay game. He ran the ball hard when he got it. It was just 3 costly penalties where I was just
yeah, putting yourself behind the sticks.
Here's different. You get a pass killer. You get a pass interference. Okay, you get a holding call as a blocker, and you get an offsides. That's fine. 3 different penalties from one kid. I get it. You're playing hard. You do the same fucking 3 penalties on the same 3 motions. Now he's looking at you every fucking time you motion.
Yeah.
And we're telling you this. We're calling timeouts. I'm like, hey, motherfucker. Do you understand what you're doing wrong? Both of him and my running back. They were leaving really, really early on the fucking... He would be in a twins package. And he just kept leaving early. And I'm like, why are you leaving early? Watch the fucking ball like I told you to do. You didn't do it. All of the little shit that we harped on all year, they thought they had it all under control, and this team just came out and ball controlled the fuck out of us. Fuck, they ball controlled us, dude. I bet they had the ball 3 quarters. And only
possession?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They just played your style of football? Just cut the ball.
But I don't even do that now. They knew exactly. The coach told me after the game, he said I had to keep your offense off the field. Your last fucking 6 games outside of the Chinook game, you scored almost 40 points a game.
Which is true. I mean, yeah, good for him.
Yeah, he was outsmarted us.
You talked to the coach afterwards?
Yeah, he walked by after we did everything. I stopped him again and was like, hey, great game plan. You ate the clock.
Yeah.
You kept my defense on the field. I was like, you used your big guys the right way because they've got 3 huge dudes. One of their dudes, how much do you weigh? 240? Mm-hmm. This kid's 261. Plays guard, and he's good. He's not a slouch. He can play. We beat him in the beginning of the year because it was hot as fuck.
So they don't have weight restrictions, right? So he can play
265.
See, because when I was playing anything over 260, you had
265
you can only play what it's like that. Oh,
that's a cutoff.
Okay, because it was
anything over 165, you can't play anywhere outside or touch the ball. Yeah, you can only play within the tackles.
We had strippers, which is I think over 160.
Yeah, okay, so think
about
this. But
you're only limited to plays too. I think you can only play.
They got rid of that rule because there's not enough.
And if anything over 260, you can only play 5 plays a game.
Yeah, now it's over 265. The coach has to approve it, and they can only play on one offense. They can't play on defense, so they don't tackle anybody. So here's what they did, okay? Their center's 195 pounds. Big kid and mean motherfucker. Plays center, taller than me. Their left guard was your size. Plays left guard. Their right guard was a big, tall, lanky dude, 181 pounds. He pulled all day. All they do is a wishbone with a super tight end, and I'm talking like no splits, bro. Like no fucking splits. Their formation is like as wide as this fucking wall right here. And their wingbacks do like a shuffle motion kind of too. And they just go right between the tackles, right up their butt. And then what they started doing, which they didn't do at all against us in the first game, because I rewatched that film, is the quarterback would just do a snap and just literally go behind the two running, the three guards like a tush push. And the two running backs and the fullback would come behind him to fill a diamond, and they would just push the pile with the three big guys. Like a wedge? Like a wedge. Perfect, though. And I'm talking like you couldn't do shit.
No, I mean, yeah.
I kept moving back when they were on offense to see what we could do, like to get a better angle at it, and I'm like, oh my God. The quarterback would go behind the center because the center is like 6'1".
Yeah.
The center's 6'1", and then my little nose guard's like this tall. He couldn't do shit.
No.
They were just going right at him. Anytime they needed a 5-yard or a first down, they just did that wedge. And then they'd give the ref the thing, and then the quarterback would walk as slow as he could all the way to his coach, would get his play, walk the play back or do a light jog. He'd tell the center what it's on. The center would literally break the huddle by himself, walk up to the line, get ready, and he's huge, get ready, and then the other guys would walk up. And it was just, bro, they did like 12 plays in like 11 minutes of the game. They got the ball with 8.5 or like 7.5 minutes left of the first quarter and had it all the way to like 8 minutes in the second quarter.
So a full quarter.
A full quarter 15, right off the bat.
10 minutes? 12?
Yeah, 10.
10? Okay.
Right off the bat.
Damn. Yeah, that's
good. They scored on their first drive, then they stopped us, we stopped them, then we scored, then they scored on a pass and went to halftime. We got the ball back, we didn't do shit. That's when the offside penalty started.
And then they just
ate the clock, and then they'd drive all the way down to the fucking 5-yard line, and we'd stop them. And we'd get the ball back and drive down a little bit. Yeah. And then they'd get the ball back, and they got down in the last 2 minutes. We stopped them on the 1-yard line. Crazy stop, bro. I'm like, holy shit. Here we go. Perfect. Let's do it. We get the ball on the 1. We get a great fullback run, get to like the 9-yard line, so we're out of the end zone. Then we work our way to the 40-yard line, our 40. So we still have 60 yards to go. The fucking coach calls a great pass play, a deep corner route. They fuck up the coverage. The running back's out there. I can fucking picture it in my eyes. Our quarterback put a perfect ball. He had to like kind of not jump, but like just kind of move up a little bit. He could have caught it, known around. He would have been able to run it either to the fucking 20-yard line or all the way to the end zone. I mean, no one was around. Would have went perfect.
Dropped it?
Just right through his hands. I'm talking like, I watched the ball come right through his hands, and I was like,
it was towards your sideline?
Yes, right to me. It was like, he was right by the wall from where I was standing on the sideline where he could have caught it and ran. He had 10 yards before he would have had to gone out of bounds.
Fuck.
Oh, it's perfect. Perfect play call, and he dropped it. And it was it.
That was it.
But he didn't have any tackles. My star corner that usually is a dog outside, they didn't run outside. So he just got blocked out all game. So he didn't get any tackles. 0. I don't think he had a single fucking tackle. That kid usually gets
when they were doing most of the wedges, did they have people out wide? Or it was
it was like a real wedge.
So I'm saying out wide too? Like
no.
They just had everyone.
Dude, it was like literally the line would be perfect. They'd do it, and like it was almost like their tight ends would hesitate and turn out, and they would just move together. And the wing running backs would come up and just help push the pile. And then he'd be like, fucking 7 yards on a QB sneak.
Just like that.
And you're like, how do you stop it? And then Jameson, my nose guard, would come out and he'd be like, dude, I'm getting triple teamed. They're just coming right up the middle. And I'm yelling at the defensive ends. And they're like, yeah, we're just running right into the running backs. Because they're waiting behind the quarterback. So it was like you couldn't even get out to crash down on it quick because the running back's right there. It was a great idea because those dudes were huge, bro. I mean, like, My nose guard is a little guy, but our center is 91 pounds or 181 pounds. He's not like a little guy, but he's not tall.
So center, you said, sorry?
Yeah, my center. And the guard ain't shit, really. He had a rough game because he's crying. 6 kids were crying because they're frustrated.
Yeah, it's upset.
They're just not used to it.
Facing adversity. I mean, they were used to it last season.
Cried every game last year.
Yeah, can't be having that.
The thing that was interesting was the 4 captains didn't ever stop. They were playing banged up. Oliver played hard, even though he was fucking up. He played hard as shit. Our fullback, our other linebacker, he played great. Our QB safety, he played his little ass off. Our best defensive lineman and the best guard was going against their best guy on the line all day. So he was, and that kid's 40 pounds, almost 35 pounds heavier than him.
Yeah, it's tough.
What do you do to that?
Yeah.
You're a 161-pound kid. You're pretty big. You're the biggest on the team, basically. But then the kid you're going against every play's got 31 pounds on you.
Yeah, that's tough.
And he's bigger than you by like 6 inches. And you know when you're in youth sports, like, height is different.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Height controls games on any sport.
It's leverage, yeah.
It's leverage, yeah. It's leverage.
We talk about that. Damn, so unfortunately. So all in all, how do you feel about the whole season? You think it was, you said mission accomplished, right, for what you wanted?
I never in a million years would think we would be
semi-finalists.
Top 4 teams.
Got second in conference. Technically, right? It wasn't a conference.
Basically, I won the regular season outright and lost at the end.
Yeah.
We went undefeated in the regular season of conference. So I said we're like Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
You're the best team in your league all year, and then you lose first round. But it wasn't. It was second. And we won a playoff game.
Yeah.
So that counts.
Yeah, you did win a playoff game. Yeah.
I won more games at the varsity level than any team since 2013. I'll take that. That was the last time they made it
they've gotten
since they were runner-up. No one's won 8 games. No one's won 8. Well, that'd be hard because that means you're going undefeated.
Oh, because you did have the extra game.
And, you know, because we had that extra game. It's not that
technicality. Even 7 games, I'm sure it's fucking been a while too.
Yeah, to go 7-1 in a regular season. Yeah, we're the only team that's done that since 2013.
Just weird,
we looked it up. They have all the plaques there, so I went through one day and looked at all.
It's just weird how it's just like it was very, very drastically changed from what I grew up with, from what we grew up with. Well, I know like you didn't have youth tackle football here, but I remember like youth tackle football here being like,
oh, I know, we got our ass kicked by
it. It was a real deal.
No, I was getting my ass kicked by playing old youth tackle when I was a kid, like losing by a fucking shitload.
I think about when I was in 6th grade. I think that's when you were your senior year. That's what your junior year. I think.
Okay, so let's see. Was that a year you guys went? Did you go to the Super Bowl when you were in 8th grade?
No, we lost semifinals to Chinook.
What grade? What year was that?
That was 8th grade and 7th grade year. Both years we lost to Chinook.
So think about that. That probably is 20.
Yeah, because I was 8th grade.
2013.
When I was 8th grade, it was 2008. I know.
Okay, 2008. Okay, yeah. So after that, those years, yeah, you see all those plaques in there of like what the kids' record, the team's record.
Not 7-1. We were like 6-2. No, 1 year we were 7-.
That's what I mean. You probably were 7-2 or
7-1.
Yeah,
that was my freshman year. Freshman year we were co-conference champions, so we tied with New Wilmington. Our last game of the year we played them and we were both 7-0.
And the game tied?
No, we tied. Yeah.
No way. That's like fake.
I remember we went for 2 and somehow it was like 13-13.
And they stayed with it?
And yeah.
That's gay.
I
feel like you should go sudden death in any sport.
I forgot how it happened. And I remember Coach Turner was like, yeah, I'm only going to go for the win, you know, and it's just... I'd be like, what the fuck, we tied? And I was freshman year, so I just don't know. It's, you know, that was it. But 8th grade year, I think we did lose to Chinook. We lost to them regular season 7th grade year. I remember that. That was like our week 5.
Yeah.
But they were always fucking good. That's why I was like, it's crazy to see how you're saying they're so good. I'm like, dude, I remember we played them. They were fucking
They
like,
beat Morris last
good.
weekend. They had the game after us. It's like watching college football out there, dude. Like it's the like I'm being drastic. Like from what our game looks like,
Morris was pretty decent.
Yeah, they only lost 2 games.
Yeah,
to Chinooka.
Yeah,
and 2 of their last 3. That's what's fucked up for them is they lost to him the last regular
the wrong times. Yeah,
they played each other the last regular season of the game and lost 30-8. They played then. Chinooka played Sandwich the second round of playoffs because then
lost them there too.
Yeah, and then
damn,
Morris beat Bradley, and then Morris played Chinooka and lost. Bradley's a pretty big area. You'd be kind of surprised how big it is now.
No, I'm saying part of the teams over here. Like,
well, when you go down there, you realize that like where Bradley, Manhattan.
Having those teams, that does make sense when you have those.
It's like we're just the most northern one, us and Sandwich.
That's why we're pretty much like, I was always like, man, it's fucking far as fuck. I don't know why they're not playing them, but then it's always like, oh, we're the teams that are just put in there, and they're like, why the fuck do we gotta go out there and play?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Like we're the ones that are fucking everything up because everything else is pretty much
like down along the Kankakee River.
I was saying that, like, yeah.
I don't even know where they would go though. Like what conference?
They're gonna be shit on by if they
everywhere.
Play Yorkville and fucking.
Well, Yorkville's team is kind of ass. It's just the conference.
But they're big though.
Yorkville, like you could go to the Canelan Pop Warner League, but they get killed by like St. Charles and Geneva. There's leagues all over.
But then also, like, hey, that's how you also that's how that's how you improve. Like you have to play those good ass
kids.
You know? But I'm saying you have to play the good teams like that. If
football is weird now.
No, I know it's not the same as the football that we grew up with. This thing fucking Lily died or what? I mean, we'll turn the shit on.
Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it plugged? Is it charging your phone?
Yeah.
It was fun. I had a lot of fun with those boneheads.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Funny shit they say, like,
I'm gonna miss you, coach.
Yeah, like I've already been asked to come back to be the head coach already, like formally asked by the board members last night when I dropped some shit off, and I was like, give me a few months to think about it.
Yeah, oh wow. Okay.
Well, Nora was already said, like, maybe you're the one that needs to be the coach for a few years, so these couple teams
I want this guy to be the coach. That was just senior night.
Oh my god, dude. Is that
yeah.
Trumper? Yeah. That's what he decided to wear?
Yeah. Choice, right? That's an interesting. I was gonna text it to you, but I forgot, and then I'm like, oh, perfect. And I don't know why. I'm like,
show me that again. Show me without it zoomed in though.
That's just how I have it. I took a screenshot of it. I want to just have a full picture of kids in there too. I feel like that's more weirder than just having it. Sorry, we're looking at a town legend.
No, you probably should.
Town legend.
Shoot up your house. No, but Nora kind of was like, I don't know, we'll think about it. She wouldn't have. I would never ask her to do any parent repping or anything like that.
Yeah. Did you see they thought of they're talking about what does Cam Scadaboo think of? Green M&M with titties. Sucks that he got hurt.
Sucks, dude.
I told you, man. That's just kind of how his.
Yeah, but that wasn't even like a weird play. That was it was a weird play. It was just a
it was
pass.
Weird for sure.
It wasn't like he got blown up from being too small. Like he just got rolled up on.
Yeah. On
a pass play, a 7 to 8 yard pass play. Jackson Dart was so butthurt though.
Yeah, I saw he did a headbutt with him.
They showed him right away after he took his helmet off, and he's just like, fuck. He turns around and he's just like, fuck. I mean, that's one of those things, man. If you're a New York Giants fan, you can't catch a fucking break.
They got two fucking
gross
ass injuries.
Two young guys. You were really hoping that we're gonna be with Dart.
I'm trying to think. Did they say the Scandal was gonna be out the rest of the year?
You didn't see what happened?
I saw it happen, but it's a dislocated ankle.
That's it. Yeah. It wasn't like broken.
I told him, like, yes, I saw it was gruesome, but it's dislocated, so they just had to pop it in and then just essentially.
I thought it was broken.
So I'm like, let me.
But then I did read that it was just a dislocation. Damn, scary.
He had surgery on his dislocated ankle.
So what did they have to fix in there? Tendons and shit ripped?
Because it involved an open dislocation.
What the fuck is that?
He's out for the season instead.
What the fuck is an open dislocation?
He's got a road ahead of him.
It was bad, bro. It like pulled his whole thing apart.
No, I saw it was
insane.
Like I think Tyrone Tracy, I think that's a good little pickup if someone gets him.
Tyreek fucking.
That one was crazy too. Oh shit! How about? Did we talk about the whole NBA stuff?
Oh no!
That came out afterwards or before? After. The day after. A lot of stuff I think comes out on Wednesday. It's like fuck, dude.
That shit's insane, bro.
So have you heard anything more or like seen like any like
read some stuff on the mafia, that it was between a bunch of families that they were
like old school families too,
like big booking thing that's been going on for a long time.
So I guess it was a thing of like the mafia would use Chauncey Billups for like charity games or like certain games or like where like they send a guy who would like essentially like get all the money and stuff, but like people would be like, oh, Chauncey's here, so it's not a scam, it's actually like he's a head coach. He's like an NBA legend, so they would take their guard down and then they would just fucking rake his money up and just like, it's just theft because they had x-ray tables. They had like special sunglasses that would have cards marked and everything. Like high rollers, like people with money.
So they were doing gambling.
It was like fix the games where like they know like they're putting them in shitty situations.
Yeah, but didn't other people get busted for fixing parts of the game too?
Yeah, Chauncey Billups was that. Terry Rozier was like caught like telling people like, hey, do all my unders. I'm gonna like play, but then I'm gonna like kind of do bad afterwards. So that was yeah.
And that wasn't part of it though.
No, it wasn't. I think they're trying to connect the two, and I'm not sure if they're connected. Yeah, which I'm sure.
Chauncey Billups with the mafia.
It's crazy how we're talking about the heist like last week, the jewelry heist, and now like card fixing. It's like,
but like
it's like nine. It's like
what did he owe them? Because like if you're gonna be, let's be real. When it comes to the mafia, like they're not fucking with black people.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like, what did you fuck up?
Yeah, Italians are just as racist too.
That's what I mean. Italians. That's what I'm saying. And if it's the old school families, did it say what it was?
It did to the names. They had even an Albanian guy there.
That's not a surprise. They're not too far away from each other. I would almost say Albanian mafia is probably like not, I don't definitely want to say like a copycat, but they run it very similar to the old school mafias.
Yeah, the custom.
And like, but they're like more deadly.
Yeah.
The Albanians don't give a shit, dude.
They're crazy.
They're crazy.
Shout out Petey. Chauncey Billups, wild. Mafia. Yeah, it's crazy. Do you feel like it's a pretty big black eye? Like all this, like not just this, but like also the Rozier stuff and other players.
It's bad
for the NBA, especially with. I feel like people like the NBA has never really gone fully over the whole of the
it's
Tim Donahue.
Every family, four of the top 5 main families in the mafia.
No, just when I saw it, I was like, damn.
Gambino, Genovese, Bonanno, and Lucchese. All of the main ones. Jesus, dude. It's been going on forever. Isn't it wild?
They have like automatic shufflers, but they had one of those altered. So they had one that would like specifically hand out cards. So it would be like programmed to hand out cards to certain people a certain way.
Isn't it?
It's fucking crazy.
Isn't it wild?
But like, a lot of players are saying like, man, you're making millions. What's 1 million or something gonna like get you? You know, like what's 500,000? What's 100,000 gonna be?
Just being connected. Oh, the guys
to make that money.
They don't got money, bro. They're spending it just as fast.
I mean, yeah.
We have a delusion idea of that. You've seen those documentaries, bro. That's real.
Yeah.
I would say 80% of the NBA players are fucking blowing their cash. Think about it, bro.
It's kind of higher, less than that.
Think about it. Yeah. Blowing through money. You're going to dinner. You're spending $50. We don't get it because we've never done it.
Yeah.
We're not going to spend $1,500 on a dinner because you can, and $5,000 shopping like 7 times in a month.
Yeah.
Like you don't think like that because you don't have access to that money. These guys have access to money. They're saving
NFL players, but like NBA contracts, even the smallest guys like Terry Rozier still making like $50 million. You know.
Yeah, but they're blowing it.
Yeah, no, but I mean he's blowing a lot of it, but.
And then you're fucking saying, I mean, they're still probably got $1 million or $2 million in the bank and shit, but they're blowing faster than they should be. So then if you start getting to the point where you're, and think about it, not to be fucking shitty and stereotypical and prejudiced, but like a lot of the people getting caught in these scandals aren't coming from privileged backgrounds.
Yeah.
So when you get access to that, this is what you've grown up doing.
I think that's also part of it, like, no one that grew up going to AAU and these preppy dudes are going to know these connections also, you know, like...
It's just weird to be...
You know, someone who went to Plano High School might have more connections than someone dude who went to Sierra Canyon or wherever. Where's right? Is that that prep school in California where LeBron and Carmelo's? Yeah.
It's so wild how the mafia just... doesn't, you don't hear nothing from them, and then bam, and you don't got
Italians are back.
Well, they never win anywhere. They just find more ways to take it off the top than you can even. How do you come up with that and get it to work? You get what I'm saying?
Card rigging's always been. That's like one of the oldest kind of tricks in the book, you know. Even like the Wild West.
Yeah, but now you're dealing with NBA money. X-ray tables.
I mean, they weren't robbing other NBA players. They were robbing like millionaires and shit.
No, I know.
I guess NBA players are millionaires. Well, not according to you, but.
Who's Jones? Damon Jones.
Oh, yeah, he got caught too, right?
Yeah. Wealthy victims into playing the games. Oh, they were turning dudes out, telling them to come to these poker games?
Yeah. I guess...
Oh, my God, dude.
I saw I'm not on Duncan but I saw that they said that KG one time got a call from Chauncey Billups to go play a game.
Yeah.
And he saw, and I guess he kind of like saw who's gonna be there. Found out, he was just like, "Nah, I ain't going." Like,
yeah, it's not a good look.
No, it's not. That's not who he want to go play with. Have you ever played cards or anything like poker like that?
Yeah, not like crazy.
At a casino or like someone's house like that.
I played at people's houses. Used to whoop people's ass.
Yeah, so you're pretty good at that. You were.
Look, if you're playing with one deck. And you can kind of move and think about what's coming out. If you just pay attention a little bit, you can kind of...
Yeah, you pay attention. If you don't pay attention... then
not saying you can gamble and count cards. I can't count cards. I understand the objective.
But you have an idea of like...
okay.
This, yeah.
All right, there's 5 of us playing. We start off with 2 cards. There's 7 on there. That means you're down to 34 or 35 cards. If I'm looking at a certain amount of high face cards, okay, well, this guy's not acting like it.
Yeah.
Then turns and flops. There's 3-4 more cards. All right, now I'm down to 30 cards. 28 cards. What's the odds of how many I got? That's all that shit is.
Yeah. No, yeah.
You're just really good and got really good at doing quick math in your heads of how many things are left. That's all counting cards is. The problem when they started getting people in Vegas, how they got it to stop is they do 2 decks or 3 decks. So you're playing with more decks.
Yeah, it's
more
like
people,
they also
more
kind of,
decks.
they hide them a lot. Like they have them like in the tables, and they just.
It's not counting cards of counting there. It's counting what's been seen or what you've seen out of that deck.
Yeah, exactly. It's the probability. It's just like
it's probability.
It's not really like
it's a skill.
Counting cards in like 21, where you can see and you're like, oh
how
shit,
many's out there?
That's already 2 aces I saw. I'm not gonna get one now.
Yeah,
so fuck, man.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I haven't seen any aces.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any aces at all. Fuck, I'll take my chance and see if I can get hit one right now because that's about around here where.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I get that, but yeah, it's still,
and you learn
crazy.
to bet. So you're learning to bet on okay, I got this many face cards, or I'm running this flush without seeing anything else in there. Okay, cool. So now I still have another chance on these last ones. That's why I never really liked watching people play like craps or like roulette. There's no skill in roulette.
No, it's all luck.
You're picking something and just saying, hopefully I win, and maybe I bet enough on this to cover my 20 losses I'm going to get.
Yeah.
Because you're just, okay, you can just bet color.
It's the best odds, which, that's what I like.
You just bet color. You just got to have a bunch of money to bet on it, and you might win a little. You're just skimming a little bit.
When I first went to New Orleans, that's what I bet on. Like, the whole, I got there, and I was just doing slots and doing other shit, doing some craps, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm just going to do roulette. It's the best odds at the end of the night.
Yeah.
And, I ended up making, at least enough money to cover our drinks for that night.
Yeah.
It's like, but it was black, red.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck it, someone put 1 chip on green, fuck it, let's do one here,
Yeah, see. Let me put $1, or, whatever little thing you're doing. And cards.
There was dudes that I saw that were like on fucking numbers and shit, and I'm like, I don't know how the fuck you guys like.
They're just betting odds on
shit. Certain numbers like
that they like.
A lucky number.
That's
or
it.
Or,
people think they know how to beat.
I was gonna say there might be somewhere someone like statistically this number is like
you can do that for any number.
Exactly.
That's how I look
on a wheel,
at
so it's like literally it's.
Cards are different because now you're manipulating what's in the deck. Like if you're just playing, like say you're playing one deck of cards with your boys.
Yeah.
4 of you, 5 of you.
Mm-hmm.
You can play and get some people if you just try.
Yeah, you keep track
and you got to take little stupid gambles with risking bluffs and shit. That's part of the deception of it. My parents played every weekend for years at our house. With Jim Teckenbrock, his wife, my uncle, Al Jensen's parents would come and play cards.
That's cool.
There was a couple other families that would pop back, but there was a group that played all the time, and then they'd go to Vegas together and do little games.
Damn, so
Nora's
pretty good.
Yeah, but Nora's brother-in-law, my brother-in-law, he's went to tournaments in Vegas for Texas Hold'em.
So
and played. He'll play the $1,000 buy-in and then go play. Because he can work from home, so he'll take a week off and go do that shit.
Cool. Hell yeah.
So he went and won $18,000 or some shit at a card game for where he finished in the tournament.
Yeah, people who do the qualifiers in the area. You can make a couple, and 18 grand. I heard 10 grand, 12 grand. Just 6 figures easy off the bat. It's like, damn, that's pretty cool.
Cards is weird. If you just gotta sit and just do that. No phone. Throw some music on maybe.
Put a headphone on, maybe some glasses.
And watch. And you're just trying to fucking piece what you see or think together, and you have to constantly look and think.
Yeah.
We'd go to this kid Scott Withrow's house, and he'd do big tournaments, and me and dipshit Preston would always kind of end up in the last little circle. Maybe win a couple $100.
Oh, yeah,
we played a little. When it was popping, we were playing.
Yeah.
We were playing. I mean, you do $20 buy-ins back then, 20 years ago. Yeah, 8, 9, 10 kids, you're leaving with some money. $100 as a fucking junior in high school back then was a good little money.
That's a brand new stereo system.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. It was fun. It got serious. Cool. People were getting their own chips And then we started doing multiple decks, so then it gets crazier where you're like, oh, okay.
So how does that work? Do you do them all in one?
You're
like
doing
you just 3
one
decks
deck?
in one?
No. You're doing one deck and then the next deck. So it's just like this weird way of how you're not seeing the same amount of cards being shuffled. So things are...
So you play with like deck 1 a full game, and then you switch to like deck 3, and you play deck 3. Oh.
Yeah, so it's just a weird way that they do it.
So like you can't keep track. It's like you have to keep track of like 4 games before.
Together.
Yeah, okay. Like,
then they're shuffling it right away. It's just this weird thing that Vegas would do to use multiple decks. Let's look.
No, I do get... Okay, that does make sense now. I was like, wait, did they put them all together? I'm like, so they're like, essentially 12 aces of that, to get? I was like, damn, what the fuck? That should be crazy. But no, okay, that makes sense.
I think. Don't quote me. There's probably gambling dudes out there. Like,
I'm already quoting you right now. I put you on a quote card.
Yeah, they just use it to have it shuffled for the next hand to just be ready to go. So it's just constantly moving, so you can't really process it.
Yeah. Like you have to, that's what I'm saying, like you have to recollect a shit ton of games.
Because I think what they do is take that one game out, and then like in their little card thing, it's either sitting there the rest of the deck, if it's a quick hand, or they're doing a whole nother deck right away. So it's like a new deck right away. Playing one card hand and then a new deck.
Right away, yeah.
And then that's getting shuffled. So there's never lingering, so you can't be like, all right, we saw those cards. There's still 40 cards left. They're going to run these 3 people playing poker right here. It's like, no, it's a new deck every time.
Yeah. Can't think. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
It's fun when you start playing. You ever played spades?
Yes.
So you understand that concept. You just higher numbers of suits and shit.
Okay,
and spades trump whatever you're playing, and like you can play partners where you can like line things up to get it the suits that you got. Like
okay.
So you try to get combined more. And you can like... I
feel like it's always like a kind of a fun like drinking game.
Like
one of the ones that people are like, hey, let's play spades.
Jailhouse game, dude. Game.
If you want to get fucked up, you can play...
When people play spades different, like some people will throw their spades right away to make sure they get their books. Some people hold them. Some people space them out.
Is Irish poker where it's like you have 4 cards lined up and you have to like flip one, and if it's
probably I never played that.
That's one if like you have to call it. You have to call like red or blue.
Oh, okay.
The first or like like obviously red or black.
That is Irish poker.
Then you flip it. Oh fuck, you got it wrong. All right, take 2 drinks, whatever. Oh, it's right. Pass out 2 drinks, and then it's like 4. So I can only be like is it higher or lower, and just shit like that.
No, we were just in jail playing. Like hardcore spades, like where
we play a lot of beer pong. That's what we
where play. We would do like 100, 200 hands of spades a day, where you're just playing a game, and then as soon as you're done, you're writing it down.
How much time were you in there for?
31 days.
Damn, that's a lot of fucking.
So you're every day for like 25 straight days. You play fucking cards with the people you're in there with, and it gets fucking. I saw people fight over that shit, like real deal. Like
Did you ever keep young kid keep in contact with anyone like after?
No. Well, Buck.
That's funny.
No one like that.
But I wasn't sure if like maybe you saw a dude around and was like, oh shit. You're like, fuck that. That's
just Buck.
Just Buck. It's funny.
But spades is like in there. Spades is like pride shit, because then you learn how to beat people. And then you learn how to play spades, like where you count cards while you're playing spades.
That's great.
If you can watch how your partner plays, and you learn how they play, and you adapt to each other to win your hands. Because then you start playing for stuff.
Yeah, for stuff.
Pops and hot chocolate mixes and noodles.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And you're just like, fuck yeah, we'll play the first to $20 or 20,
So yeah, whatever thing. Yeah.
Games. And if you have more books than the team you're playing against, you win that thing. And you fucking slamming that shit. And I was seeing dudes jumping off the stools as high as they could in the air to slam the fucking card down. Like, and most of the time, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, gotta make most.
Because, like, you play, like, the black people will stand up and they'll flick them in there. Because they don't want you to see. And they'll flick them in. And like most white people, I've noticed too when we were playing, and especially I would get all mine ready for how I kind of wanted to play them, so I never had to look. I'd just flash a little where I was at and throw them down.
Yeah.
And then you got those dudes that will just fucking wait, and fucking throw it down, slamming it on the ground, flicking them in there.
Interesting.
And then people get crazy on how they keep track of it and like how you win your games and like, oh, it was weird.
That was what, 2006?
No. I think 2009.
Damn, dude, I was a freshman.
Yeah. That was, Spades was, and then in different parts, like in the different county jails I had to go to, like people play Spades, not necessarily different, but
like house rules changed.
Like, well, like, yeah, Kendall County's wild and screaming and yelling. Like, where I was playing out in McDonough County with, like, people that were in there for, like, months at a time, it was very serious.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking mess around. That's why I said I saw one dude, this young dude, fucking go off on an old man because he was being a fucking asshole and talking shit about how that kid played Spades and they were partners. He got up and fucking acted like he was gonna go grab something and just grabbed the old man from the shoulders and fucking threw him off the stool onto the ground. Smoked his head. And the kid was huge, so he was like a 17-year-old that was in there for getting like hurting a kid really bad in a DUI accident. And he was an asshole. He was gonna get out and be free. He was wild. That was the first time I was in there for a while.
He didn't get no trouble for that?
Yeah, he was. No, because you didn't snitch on those guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
and you're in like a little room, kind of locked. That county was weird. It was almost like, here's your day room, and then there was like 3 sets of cells, and then a shower. So like you came out of your cells, or you could go in them during the day, but once the doors opened, you came out to the day room. And there was a big table.
You had to be in the day room? Like you
could hang in your cell,
but it was open.
That's where the TV was, and like, TV was fairly big. You hung out in there.
Different shit there, yeah.
You had your one table here, and then this was like a commissary table where people had like all the shit to like clean with and like all that shit.
Yeah.
Little extra plates and shit like that.
Yeah, shit to buy stuff like commissary. Like,
just like your extra stuff you leave out there that people weren't going to steal because you're just in there.
Stuff. Oh, okay.
You were just in there.
I thought commissary was like when I can like take stuff for you, like if I wanted to drop stuff off.
No, that's just leaving it. You can't really even, that's really hard to even do nowadays.
Yeah.
They don't really do that.
Or like put money on your books so that you can get
put
stuff.
money on the books for commissary.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, so I was like, I know you could do something.
When I went down there for the month, I think I put like $400 or $500 on there.
And that's plenty?
Yeah. And I had money when I left.
Oh, okay.
Get it back when you leave.
Oh, do you? Okay, so yeah, it's not bad.
So you just put money on and then you get like your first week, you get there, you get your initial commissary, then once a week you would fill out these papers like a fucking lunch menu. And write everything, and then you'd have to do the math yourself to like show what they were going to take out of the amount of money you had left. And they gave you a little ticket that
like
showed
all the
a
stuff,
receipt
that's what you got,
what you were getting. And like, I never really got too much. Chili noodles,
hell yeah,
tons of chili noodles and beef sticks, and then I would always get like a shitload of hot chocolate mixes. Because you only had water in there.
Yeah.
So it was like pop, like you get bottles of pop. So you'd buy one bottle of pop. So then for that whole week, you had a new bottle to use to make all your drinks out of.
Oh, hell yeah. It's like a reusable bottle. Yeah, a reusable bottle.
Yeah, so then you had your bottle you would use to do it. And like when we would make our noodles at night, like in the afternoon, because you got dinner every day at 5. So by 9 o'clock at night, you were fucking starving again. So you'd have to prop up one of the old bottles, or they would make these like hard paper towel kind of things that the guards knew what they were using them for, is to just fucking turn where you would let the water run, all the cold water out, and then the water would get hot. If you were in your cell, you could use that, or you would turn on the shower, but you didn't want to use all the hot water in the shower, so people didn't really like you doing that. You would just run your toilet water at the top of your sink to get it hot.
Yeah.
Fill up your little, you'd keep your styrofoam trays from lunch, clean them out, fill those up with the noodles, cut the beef sticks up with your spoon, or like old foam cards that were plastic, cut them up, put it in there. crunch up whatever chips you like to put on.
Yeah.
But I just always did noodles and meat. That was it.
Well, that's not bad. I've seen the.
And the dudes were weird because people didn't like how spicy or flavorful they were, so they'd keep all their packets, and I would just take them from them.
Yeah. And
then I would make my noodles not super wet, but sticky and dry, so they'd be nice and spicy with the meat on there.
Hell yeah, fire! A little chef in there.
A little washing down.
I have seen jail talk when dudes in jail that have fucking cameras and they're recording what they're making. Some dude make a flatbread in there.
Crazy, bro.
I saw him make a flatbread. I saw people. I was like, I saw one dude who he had.
Yeah, well,
he did in the stairs. Yeah, in the
on the stairs.
Yeah, on the stairs. He put the fire under it. So
he burned rolls of toilet paper. They're soaking.
And then he put I think he was frying some chicken in there. And I was like, damn, what the
Real
fuck?
Deal.
I was like, that's just funny as the thing that.
Yeah, from the kitchen. They'll get it from the kitchen somehow.
Yeah, they'll get something. But yeah, I saw a dude crunch up a whole bunch of fucking Doritos or Fritos or something and make a crust.
Yeah,
and they just got whatever else. Yeah, I got ketchup or got fucking.
You get tubes of pasta sauce and shit on there. There was weird shit on the menu too. You'd be like, what the fuck? What am I gonna do with that? People would make dips out of that. When that kid that was there, he went home while I was there. So one of the kids I was there was a little weed seller in a town called Bushnell down there, and he got in trouble all the time for selling pot. So he was in there for 90 days. Maybe 20 years old, a year or two older than me. Little gangster kid from down there.
Young boy.
Last name was Rose because he told me he was cousins with Pete Rose. And I was like, come on, bro. And he was funny because he made a big dip out of all the shit for that young kid when they left because they knew each other from the cities.
Oh, yeah?
Those towns down there. So that was the first time when they fucking crushed all the chips up and got all the packs of cheese and heated them up in the shower to get them all everything so they can mush together, and you roll it up like a little weird burrito thing, and you get tortillas in there off commissary, heat those babies up.
Yeah, some of the stuff is crazy. I mean, it's MacGyvering food, literally, what you're doing. Just fucking makeshift making.
You take the fucking noodles, and because they had fluorescent bulbs, and you take your sheets or you'd keep an extra towel, and make a fucking thing that would put it up by the light, because the heat from the light would keep the noodle warm in the foam thing. Take it down, or you'd wrap it up in a shitload of towels and all of the blankets you have. Wrap it all up after the hot water's in there and leave it on your bed for 30, 40 minutes, and then come out and it would swell all the noodles up. Keep the heat in.
Yeah, it's this crazy thing.
Oh, dude, I folded up my shirt and my pants every day and stuffed them in a pillowcase to make a fucking pillow. Because they don't give you a pillow. So I had a big shirt, and then a fucking pair of pants, and another white shirt, and a shitty sweater that they kind of give you, and I folded all those up, made a pillow out of it, and then used the sheet to be a blanket so I could have a real blanket on, so I slept inside a little taco sheet for 31 days, and then used because it's fucking cold as shit.
Hell yeah, I can imagine.
I was in there when I was in there for 30 days. It was cold as fuck because it was Christmas to Thanksgiving to Christmas.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't care about cranking those heaters up either. So they're fucking.
One time when I had to do 2 weeks, it was fucking whack too. The last run was whack because I was alone. Really,
I was gonna say. So in the cell, is it by yourself? Or do you have
the first couple of times I was in there with a bunch of people,
in and out people who are coming.
Yeah, the time I did 31 days, it was me and 4, 5 other people, depending on how long they were in there. But since I was in there a little bit longer, I was kind of in a room where,
a couple days
where a kid would come in for 7 days or 10 days and then get out.
Some people do weekends too, I'm sure.
Not in that cell.
No, that one. Okay.
The last time I went for 2 weeks, 15 days, I was in the weekender cell.
Oh, okay.
They were like, "You're short timer. You're not going to cause problems. We'll leave you in here." That one was weird because it was a room as big as this garage that had sets of dorms for the people that came in and out for work release. Uh-huh. And then a couple big stone beds in the back. That's what I liked sleeping on, so no one was above me.
Yeah.
So I slept in the back corner in there, and they let me make a little zone back there. Nice. But that room, they left you in there all day, but it had 2 big showers that you could use whenever you wanted. Oh, dude, those 2
So you're
weeks,
by yourself then. You're
those 2.5 weeks, I think I showered 3 times a day, bro.
You're just like, yeah.
Every time I took a shit, I just got in the shower because no one else was in there during the day.
Yeah, you can just use all high water.
Kid would come in, or this fucking big Nazi motherfucker would came in, and he was there. He was doing like work release, and he was okay, but he was only there for like 1 or 2 weekends, and then was gone.
He had a big swastika tattoo?
Yeah.
Man, good thing you're fucking...
Yeah. Then I was in there with...
I can imagine me being in there.
I was in there with the fucking freaky little weird pedo dude, and I had to tell him, like, you gotta get this motherfucker out of here.
Yeah. Like, he was in jail for some yeah. Fuck that.
Like, they knew that he was just there because he was getting sentenced. Yeah. So he was pretty much just in that cell, because if he went to general pop, he was gonna get it. Because it's weird. He was like 1 year graduated high school with like an 8th grader.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Trying to be like, we're in love, like the Romeo
and
Juliet,
that?
Romeo and Juliet type shit.
Oh, like Josh?
Yeah, exactly. Look just like him. Similar thing.
Some other one. Not this one. Not this one. Another one we know.
Yeah, that guy was fucking weird. And then... He
2
was
other dudes
in there for a little bit, and then like the last, I think, like 6 or 5 days I was in there alone.
Hell yeah.
Before I came home. The day I left my last time going, I was off probation and off everything.
So you were done.
I made a deal with them because I violated probation, and they said, we'll give you 6 more months probation, no jail time. I said, how long can I go to jail and I'm done? And they were like, really? And they were like, you only technically owe us 15 days because I had like a suspended thing after I did the 31. Because I did the same thing twice. When they were going to give me 90 days, I said, they were going to give me 90 days. I said, I'll give you 31 days straight right now. And they were like, no shit. And I was like, okay. They let me go in there. I got out, and then I got in trouble again for drug tests.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, well, since you were going to do the 90 days, you only owe us 15 more days for your rest of your time that I got good time for.
Yeah.
So you finish those 15 days, and we'll let you off probation. I was like, fucking lock me up. I went down on Thanksgiving Day.
That's crazy.
On Thanksgiving. Or the
Who
day
dropped you
before,
off?
my mom, I drove down there.
So what, did you just keep your car parked? Like
at the lawyer's office.
Right there across, and you just
it was like in town in Macomb. They had like a big parking lot, like in the back of their thing. Like, you know, there's like house lawyers' offices, and they had like a little lot.
It's just funny how
I left it there. I rolled a couple blunts. I smoked one on the way there. I left it. I left the blunt in there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Got back in, lit that bitch up, threw on the Led Zeppelin fucking album in the Oldsmobile Aurora. Out of that bitch. Man. Drove back home.
Done.
Nora was living with me at the time. That was when we first got together.
And then so you got home and she was there at the house. So
no, she was at work. I got out.
Oh, but I'm saying like you got so you got home.
So that was
like,
even
she
weird
got home
too.
that night and you're like, hey, I'm seeing you. And
I do the fucking 15 days. They let me out. I just walk down to the lawyer's office, get out of jail. I walk to get my car. Because you just leave all your shit there. It starts right up, no issues. Fucking drive home. Happy as fuck.
How far that drive?
Like 3.5 hours. Was just blasted after that.
Yeah, the one blunt sure fucking got
2
you.
weeks,
yeah.
2 weeks sobriety, and then you're just getting fucking blasted on the way home. He was like, how was I just in jail for 2 weeks? Like, what the fuck?
Tired, like, I was really in jail right
now.
Like,
whoa.
Like, oh, shit.
I'm driving to jail, now I'm already out, leaving.
I'm on the interstate now. Just
well, the time they did the 31 days, I was shocked when they let me out because the morning of that, it was like fucking 5 in the morning, like early head count, because they'll wake you up between like 5 and 6 while they're feeding breakfast.
Yeah.
And you have to get up to get it. Like, they won't just leave it for you. Like, your bitch ass either gets it or you don't. So you always get up and get it, and you just put it down.
Yeah.
Go back to sleep for 2-3 hours. Well, I get up, and they're like, hey, pack your shit, you're going home. I'm like, what? And then I just didn't say anything. Oh, okay. Well, they fucking let me out because of all this good time and didn't tell us that I was going to get good time served. And the jail just let me out 15 days early because I was supposed to do the full 45.
Yeah.
That's why when I got in trouble again, they're like, wait a second, we let you out early for good time? Do these and then you're done with probation. But when they let me out that first time, I just fucking left and ran and had to call my mom.
Yeah.
And it was like, hey, they just let me out. So I had to like hang around down by the lawyers and got just breakfast and waited in Macomb for like 3 hours till my parents came and got me.
You're like, fucking hell yeah.
Yeah,
you're like, they just fucked up. Yeah,
because I knew where I was at. I lived there for a year before that, so I knew what I was going. I was like, there was a gas station open. I had all my debit cards and shit. You just went and go get it. And I called and was like, hey, they fucking let me out. Like, head down here. I'm gonna wait around, and I just waited around.
You still have like the clothes that you like.
Yeah, what you wear on the way in. Yeah, they just have it folded up in a big bag for you. And you just
it's not bad.
Put it back on.
At least you're not in the fucking like sweats or something.
No, you're not weird. That's only prison when you're in there for a long time.
Yeah.
But that was weird too. I just remember I got out of that bitch after 31 straight days because you don't see any sunlight.
Yeah, no.
You're just in there. County jail is different than prison.
Yeah.
There's no yard time. You're just in the cells. So I got out and I was like... It just sprinted. Like, just ran. like a movie.
Like a gazelle just
moving. Like, oh my God, get me the fuck away from that.
Like Forrest Gump.
That was fucking lame. Because that was when I was, like, with a lot of people. The last time I went in, it was more like... All right, I'm kind of alone all the time for 2.5 weeks.
It's kind of cool. It's like a break.
It's cool. The TV's on all day.
I
could walk up and change it. I would lay down my pads on the ground and take naps right on the floor in there, right in front of the TV.
So you're just sleeping and resting and watching TV.
I wrote a bunch of letters to everybody and like.
That's cool.
Because I knew
you never wrote me.
We didn't even know you yet. I knew.
That'd be weird if you wrote
when
me.
I was leaving that time that I was off probation, and that's all I wanted to be was like, just get me off of papers where I don't have to talk or do with anyone, and I'll stay.
Keep following up.
I'll be okay.
This, yeah, the follow-ups and shit and all that would fucking suck.
Well, yeah, that's why I got in trouble. I didn't fucking do. Like my piss tests were inconclusive for like 24 straight drug tests. 2 years. And the fucked up thing is in the beginning, I passed 2 in a row. If I would have passed the 3rd in a row, they would have stopped popping me. I failed. Then I passed another one, so they were like, okay, cool.
Okay.
You're doing okay. And then I never had another readable test until I was done. Because they'd have to call you and give you time to get there. I was a non-violent offender, so you didn't get...
They weren't strict about it.
They weren't like, you need to be here right fucking now. It was like, you got to come here by 4:30 and take a piss test. So guess what? I got there at 4.
So where's the office at?
Kendall County.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just right there. Okay.
So I would be at Cooper's doing furniture, and they'd get the phone call to my cell phone. They'd say, hey, you got to come in and by 4:30 every time on this date or whatever. Sometimes they would just give you a card for the next month. The problem was I had like 6 different POs in 2 years. So I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I made not like a formal complaint, but like I grabbed the supervisor when I was just me and her when they were switching me to a new probation officer, and I fucking looked right at her. I'll never forget this. And I was like, how do you expect me to build a relationship and be honest with someone when it's a new person all the time? Mm-hmm. And she was like, yeah, it's pretty hard. And then that's when things kind of started being like where I just got more open with them, and I was like, get me off of this shit. Yeah. Like I paid the first day I got put on that shit, I paid $7,000. I was done. No payment. I went into all my outpatient shit, got it all done within the first 2 months. Everything I had to do, I was done. Then I just kept failing these fucking drug tests. Inconclusive.
Dumbass.
Nah, fuck them. Never got me. Motherfuckers. So I've been watching Sons of Anarchy all.
Yeah, you're trying to relive that. That's why you were reliving that.
Reliving that.
There. I feel like Jax.
I'm Jax.
Yeah, you're probably gonna start growing out your hair again.
No. I had to trim my beard out. That shit was too long. It was time to like. Football's over.
Yeah, sure now.
Football's over. Get rid of it. let it breathe a little before it gets all dry and nasty.
I had to just get mine cut too.
Yeah, looks good.
I get mine scraggly. I might just get scraggly. My fucking mustache.
That's a good length for you right here. It looks good.
I do like a 3.
That looks full. Because when it gets longer, it doesn't look right. That's how sometimes if you don't really, you gotta really.
I gotta. That's how people
like stay on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jack.
Hairs here on the side and shit.
That fucking show, man.
It's a good show. I'm glad you're watching it now, but it's just like crazy. Like
20 years later, literally 2008.
Is that when it came out originally? Yeah. Fuck. Well, I mean, I didn't rewatch it live either. I'm not saying I watched it by like 2011, 12. No, like 14, right after high school.
It's kind of slow at work right now, so it's like if I've got 4, 5, 6 episodes I can watch while, and now I'm doing computer stuff. So it's not like I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting at the computer, doing my little things, making my orders. I just got my phone playing it right there.
I was like, that's not big. People get weird about that stuff, but I'm like, if it's background noise and you're doing work, like sports radio, some people are like they know at work talk about it, but it's just like, I feel like if you're having it loud and like obnoxious and like that, like throwing other people off, then but I feel like if you're just having it at your own rate, like just who the fuck cares, you know? Like I watch College Game Day at work on Saturdays, you know, I have it on low. Like I have it, you know, I'm just listening to it, like seeing what they talk about, hearing stats and shit. Like, I mean, you know, I had to try to stay informed. So it was fun to be able to watch a whole college Saturday without being at work this past Saturday. I made a brisket.
I enjoy watching college game days and all that.
Now you're gonna enjoy it more, where it's gonna be. Yeah, college is. I know people don't like it because of like whatever it is now, or it's like that's too much to keep up with. But I'm like, when you actually watch it, it's like college football is more pure essence football than NFL is, where it's just like
100%.
A home team has a very drastic. Like NFL, the margins are small, which everything, but like the factors are marginal in the NFL. We're like, in the college, the factors are fucking huge. Like. Yeah. Or if you're a college kid going to Ann Arbor against 80,000 people, like, oh shit, that's fucking like, that's a real thing. In NFL, you're not having that.
Or just a kid getting hot.
And that's, or like a freshman, obviously, going out and playing somewhere compared to like you're a 5th year senior where you're like, no, you know, like, of course, I should expect this quarterback sometimes as senior to be more composed than a freshman in this, you know. Just shit like that where like the margins do play more factor.
It's more entertaining.
Yeah, and it's just like. And I just think the atmosphere, like the fans, like that's what it is. Like I just like
it's deeper. The rivalries mean way more.
Like College Game Day, like it was always cool to see them in the town and being there and like you know people being excited like when it's a big game like Georgia when it's like SEC or you know like
even these little ones they do.
Yeah, those are cool too. Oregon, I always like Oregon too. Like Austin Stadium, I'm like hell yeah. Like
where are they this week? I know,
still what the fuck, dude? Yeah, it's weird. It's judging.
Is it charging?
Yeah, it's still that orange color. That's why I'm like, what the fuck's going on, dude? Just fucked it up. I'll put up my phone too so we can talk about it. Yeah, laptop's all fucking acting up. This happened one time before too, and I think it turned on as soon as I got home, which is probably gonna happen here.
Say Memphis versus Rice. Oh, Vandy, Texas, Saturday 11. Watch out, Georgia versus Florida in Florida.
Yeah, now the Napier's gone. I think they might have a chance. Texas has a chance to be Vanderbilt this weekend too.
Watch out for Maryland upsetting Indiana.
Maryland?
Yep.
No way.
At Maryland.
No way. Indiana's good.
Michigan's got it easy the rest of the year till they play Ohio State. They're going to finish fucking 9-3. I'm telling you. That's going to be a great year for Bryce Underwood.
Cincinnati-Utah is going to be a good game, too.
Which one?
Cincinnati-Utah.
Yeah.
Utah's a pretty decent team. I know they kind of haven't looked that good, but is Cincinnati going to the Big 12? I feel like they're... Sounds right. Oklahoma-Tennessee will be a good game.
Yeah.
Winner of that game has an outside chance of making a playoff. Because I feel like Oklahoma has what?
No, they just lost. Yeah. If they lose again, you're not.
I was saying if they win, they have to win. Like
I think they both got 2 losses. Tennessee might only have 1.
No, Tennessee's 6-2. So is Oklahoma. I mean, you never know. Like, what if Texas does beat Vanderbilt this weekend? Then does Texas have a right to say that they go to college football?
No.
Does Vanderbilt have a right to say they're going to college football?
If they win.
If they lose to Texas, can Vanderbilt still make it?
No. No. They're both on slim margins. Slim.
It's tough. Those teams aren't going to... Well, Oklahoma's not making it because we saw the gauntlet they're facing.
Oh, and Arch Manning's in concussion protocol?
Is he?
Yeah, Vanny's totally winning. Big win. Pavia goes down and fucking...
I think Texas benefits from Arch Manning being out.
Pavia is going to go down and solidify in the front run, one of the front runners for the Heisman.
I mean, yeah, he's probably...
He wins the SEC.
Ty Simpson.
If Pavia wins the SEC, he's the Heisman winner.
They're not going to win the SEC.
I mean, come on.
Nah, it's going to be Bama.
I don't think so.
Bama's actually finally like...
Ty Simpson looks too scared.
No, he looks good.
He's such a Forrest Gump, though.
But he's good. He's like an actual, like... He's a good quarterback, which is like, damn. That's not what I want to say. Because Bama's empire, but it's like he's a good quarterback.
He's a good quarterback on a good team. I think finally the Boers and him are doing what they should be doing.
Yeah,
they're doing a little bit more crazy shit.
Is Vanderbilt Tennessee also last week of the season? Yeah, rivalry game.
Rivalry. Where at?
At Tennessee.
Oof. What's that fucking stadium called?
Neyland Stadium?
Yeah, but what do they call it?
Rocky Top?
Yeah.
Blue Jays won.
No shit.
6-2, yeah, 2-2.
Are they going to win it?
It's tied up. They're fucking...
I know, it's crazy.
It's crazy. I mean...
Ohtani is the greatest athlete of our generation.
Yeah, he is.
Like, what he does is unbelievable. I know we've probably talked about it, but like...
Yeah, we talked about it a lot last week. But yeah,
he's unbelievable, dude. And just keep hitting home runs. You're just in every game, you're just hitting bombs, multiple bombs.
Or getting walked.
You're insane, dude. You're on base.
Essentially walked all the time. This week's not too good at college football. Well, next week. BYU, Texas Tech, that'll be a good game. I think people are sleeping. That's next weekend. I think Texas Tech is on. No, they're playing Kansas State. That should be them. Should be a get right game.
BYU's on by?
Yes.
Who's Ohio State play?
Penn State.
Oh yeah, it should have been a good game.
Should have been a good. That's what I'm saying. It's like a week where like, oh, that would have been a good game to have. That's why I said it would. I was telling Rick, I'm like, he might not find it funny, but I think it would subjectively be funny if Penn State beats Ohio State now that they don't have James Franklin. Like, that's all it took is him being gone. Ohio State fans wouldn't think it's funny, but I think it would be hilarious stuff.
Nebraska USC will be a good game.
Yeah. Riola's not too bad, but he's just annoying. This whole thing is fucking annoying.
I mean, it's just not real. There's some decent games. Week 12.
A&M Missouri next week.
Yeah, I saw
LSU Bama.
I want to go to that November 15th game.
You should.
Michigan at Northwestern.
You should. That'd be cool.
We got a tournament or Oliver's little Pro Bowl game. He's got to choose.
Yeah, if Michigan and Oregon ever go to a championship, we have to go.
Oh, dude, come on.
In Indianapolis, right here. Maybe soon to be in Chicago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, if they build a new stadium, you don't think Chicago would bid to have the Big Ten championship game? Here?
Oh, the Big Ten. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I would like to have a Final Four. It would be fucking sick to have here, like, you know.
Big Ten would be sick.
See 2 games,
back
to back like that. That'd be cool. Well, now what everyone's been waiting for. The Bears.
No. I mean, got to be real with what they are.
Yeah,
it wasn't a terrible game. I mean, they just didn't play that
good. Baltimore's getting healthy at the right time. I really wish they would have beat Tyler Huntley, obviously. Yeah, but he's beat us before. And it's just shoot themselves in the foot. False starts. The penalties are also like insane. Don't want to be like a sore loser, but it's just I saw a stat where the Bears I think are penalized 64 times this year, second most in the NFL. They have the second most penalties called on them.
Who's got the most?
The Jaguars. And teams playing the Bears are the second least penalized teams. The Bears only have 35 calls against
them.
Yeah, or I guess in their favor, that, which is crazy. It's just I don't know, but it's just a lot of stuff hanging up, But it's just you gotta just fix those things. I mean, Caleb not playing good at all. That wasn't good. He's not playing terrible.
Pick in the third quarter was fucking.
That was his worst pick he's thrown for sure.
Yeah, the whole season.
Yeah. But it's just. I think it's also Ben Johnson's who's not his. I don't think he called a good game either. He just wanted to abandon the whole run game. I know you're down, but still, that's the one thing that has been working the last couple of weeks. Yeah. Is you can't just abandon it and then constant. Because then it's just and I think Colson Loveland, he's been looking good, but it's hey man, you gotta all right, keep the ball rolling with him, And I get fans are pressured because Tyler Warren's good, but. The two different players, and if Colson Loveland was at the Colts, he'd probably be doing good. And if Tyler was on the Bears, he wouldn't be doing shit because it's just your fourth option, fifth option in the Bears. Yeah. It's just not going to work out, Which Daniel Dimes is also killing it out there in the Colts. Did you see they have a little icon for him? Do you know how we were looking at the things last week? Hey, they have Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah,
his little hat, little whip. A little jacket. I thought that was cool on the Sleeper app. But it's just, and I saw some of the All-22 today, and I saw some, evaluators and guys that are hey, it wasn't that, it's not that bad. And then, even Ben Johnson's hey, he's getting better. He's doing what he needs to do. He's doing what I'm telling him. It's just, some reads, he just, the interception, he had a running back down in the flat, and it's just just take that 5 yards, don't go, you don't got to try to make that throw sometimes. It was just a bit slow. He forced it, and like I said, the running, the receiver didn't, Rome didn't really sell him breaking in. He kind of just went out, so the cornerback just knew, this is an out-breaking route. Fuck, I'm going to jump it. Perfectly jumped it. Caleb threw a bad pick, but defense got to play better too, what the fuck are they doing? It just sucks. And then, what sucks this week is Gordon's on the IR again, so he's out at least 4 weeks. And it's
how is he always hurt?
That's what it's fucking,
He's always hurt.
I feel the last time he played a full season was probably 3 years ago.
It's every
maybe season 2 seasons ago. Last season he didn't play a full season. I think this season he hasn't. Obviously. He's going to play less than half the season this year. Jalen Johnson's already out for the year, so it's just man, what the fuck? I feel they have to, I don't know, I feel so I had the same thing with Tottenham where I'm damn, they have a lot of injuries that a lot of muscle injuries that I feel I linger around. And just this year, they pretty much fired their whole staff, their health staff, and it's just they're hey, we're revamping, we're doing a whole new sports science, we're doing this, and it's just the same shit for the Bears where some shit just keeps does not go away, and it's just man, diagnosis. If they had to sit for an extra week or two, have them sit for those 2 weeks. If it's not, if it's gonna come back Jalen Johnson, you knew he's already hurt. Why even risk him out there going out for 2 weeks and just instantly getting hurt? Now he's out for a full year. Well, fuck, I'd rather have him miss the first 4 weeks of the year.
Yeah.
Come back for the last 12, then. But, I don't know. It's just
brutal look.
Yeah. We'll see. We got Joe Flacco and the Bengals. I'm worried who's covering Jamar Chase. I don't know if Stevenson's coming back or not. He needs to be back because
where's it at?
Chicago. Here.
Oh, it is?
It's home.
Okay.
Next 2 games are home. Bengals home, and then it's the Giants home. So you hope these are 2 favorable games, and then they're 4-3, so you're hoping 6-3, which
I'm fine with that.
But you just gotta take it week by week right now, and it's just
Joe
I don't know if you saw what Ben Johnson called about it, but he called the team out too. Like, yeah, like, hey, players had like they had to step up. Same players doing like the same penalties, doing the same mistakes. So,
Yeah, can't keep doing.
And then he said, "I'm not on the field. It's also on the veterans." And it's like, yeah, it's true. Like Ben Johnson can only do so much, telling them to fucking stop doing and yelling them at him and telling them, and it's like it's on the dude next to him to be like, it's on like in. I think I saw like Briggs saying that they like Briggs and Jerry Zuma. They're like someone. There's some guys who are quiet, like Joe Tooney. He's never gonna be a guy who's vocal and ahead of the streaming and stuff. He leads by example. But it's times like this where he has to go to hey Darnell, man, you have to hey man, good. Like you're signing us back every single time you false start, or telling his young rookie next to him, like Theo Bennett, I think had like 2 false starts, telling him like, hey man, like
get your shit together.
Yeah, like get your shit together. Like if that dude's gonna beat you outside, hey, I got you. I'm fucking right here. Like don't worry about that. Just don't fucking sit.
Yeah.
Because same as you guys, you get a 1 and 50. You get 1st and 15. It's fucking 3rd and short. Now it's. Now it's behind. 3rd and long. Now it's third. Now it's 3rd and 12.
You're
shit.
Fucked.
Yeah.
Not how football works.
You're 3rd and 3 in the red zone, and now it's fucking 3rd and 13 because you have a 15-yard penalty. Oh fuck, that sucked. All the way back. Oh, how great! Yeah, now we sit back. Oh, now we got a field goal.
I am kind of relieved it's over though, because since June it's been every 3 days a week. Since
that's
June.
crazy.
So I'm like,
you get some good time off. Actually, like you said, watch football.
Yeah,
like
right,
that is fun. Like, you
next week.
Yeah, that sucks for that.
Basketball starts next
Already?
week too. Next Monday.
Well, at least in the week, at least, it's kind of like.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's got like 25 basketball games.
How many home, how many away?
I don't
like
know.
Half an,
a little more away than home.
Oh shit!
Fucking
where the home games
Ottawa.
The middle school, right?
Yeah.
There.
Ottawa. We go to fucking schools in Bolingbrook and Romeoville and Plainfield and. Oh,
just be like how my parents were and just no, don't go at all. Just pick you up at the school, and then that's it.
No, we'll go. It's just like straight from work.
Yeah, but that's it sucks. Like I see it now, I'm like, no, like I don't blame my parents. I'm like, hell yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't want to fucking like.
It's long nights and days. Fuck.
It's like no, I get it. So I mean, that's good on you for doing that.
It'll be fun.
For seeing that.
Basketball's fun. Gives us something to do during the winter. We're not just playing.
Who's the coach had them for his grade?
Terrence something.
Some teacher there, probably.
I don't know. I know him. He's a decent guy.
Yeah, that's cool. No,
I just don't know what he does for work.
I wasn't sure if I thought you had to be
high school. You do.
Just okay. So everything.
Bryson's a coach in sandwich basketball, 8th grade.
I think you did tell me that you were gonna do it over there. It's funny. No, I was trying to think of who our 8th grade coaches were. Well, I was wrestling. We had Mr. Key and
Mr. Key
and Mr. Love. Well, yeah, he's not a teacher.
Yeah.
So I mean, shout out to Mr. Love. He's a cool dude. But
fuck yeah. Well,
I don't know. See, the Bears say that they should have won this. I think they should win this weekend. Joe Flacco possibly throwing 350 yards and 3 touchdowns. I think didn't we play him last year? Didn't he do that against us?
probably.
It also doesn't help that I feel like Bears fans say, yeah, just relax, okay? Yeah, Kittle's gonna get better. Better times will come. Doesn't help Drake May's killing it, and he's fucking 3rd in MVP voting. And I told you, and I was like, I thought he was a bit better than Jaden. But Jaden looked fucking really good last year. But I told you, I think I'm like, no, dude, that dude has the tools. That dude has an arm. Like, that dude just needs coaching. He's with probably one of the best OCs. Like, say what you want about Jeff McDaniels, like I said, as a head coach, but he's a hell of an OC. Like, he has fucking 5 champions. He has 6 rings. Like, calling plays. I think the last 4, but still, like,
Yeah, they're fine. They're pretty good.
And then you got Mike Vrabel. Like, you got Ben Johnson, our rookie head coach. He's gonna fuck up. Like, Mike Vrabel knows what the fuck he's doing. Like,
and
he's also from a hell of a culture where he was in the Patriots championship dynasty cultures where he knows he was there. Like,
captain.
I think that would be an interesting team that I think AJ Brown can get traded to because that's Mike Vrabel was with them in Tennessee, and Mike Vrabel was pissed off when they traded him. Like, A.J. Brown and Mike Vrabel are boys. Like, they're always, like, have a lot of love for each other. And that's like, you want someone for your receiver? You know, for your young quarterback.
Big boy.
You know, you don't got to pay Drake May for a couple more years. Why not get A.J. Brown fucking in this, you know, during his prime?
Jesus. That's a good pickup.
I think he leaves after this year.
Oh, for sure.
A.J. Brown's being
Eagles are gonna fall apart.
How do they fall apart?
Oh, yeah.
I think they just trade him for sure.
You're not going to win another Super Bowl for a while. You're seeing it.
It's the Chiefs' year this year, isn't it?
I know, dude. After last night.
Speaking of evil empire, that is the evil empire right there.
You get that whole offense healthy, and you watch that last night. It was like butter down the field.
You see Rashee Rice is like, oh, he's finding form now. You see Xavier Worthy, like, oh yeah, they still have.
Oh
him.
yeah, you're fucking.
Yeah. Oh, now Pacheco can run the ball now.
Yeah, Pacheco's back. Oh wait, Kelsey catches.
Kelsey's here. Yeah,
2 catches.
Who's the other tight end is also fucking like
Gary.
Yeah.
He's huge and young and bigger than Kelsey and better hands and like just a monster.
Oh, okay, yeah, they also have him. Okay, cool.
And
Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
The fifth option, they could just put him in there occasionally. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I do have him. It's like when they went to Hopkins late in the Bears. I'm like, I forgot. Which also that was offensive pass interference. Like they knew they're like, yeah, they fucked up that, yeah, because he literally pushed his face mask off and then caught the ball, and it's like, you know, man, just what it is.
The Chiefs were scary looking yesterday. You're like, this is so easy for them. Mahomes doesn't even look at.
It was close, and I'm like, man, the Commanders looking kind of decent, and then I'm like,
oh, wait a second.
Nah.
It's like, what the fuck? You guys got 30 points? How'd you just get 30
like
points?
Quick off the bat.
Yeah. Like, oh, shit.
It's like they do have Andy Reid. They could just fucking, like, let's do this. All right, let's come out second half. And it's just second half, they're just like, oh, shit. Yeah,
everyone's
play
fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Their receivers are young. They're all the same size, and they're all fast as fuck.
It is like we're, like, they're going through, like, the phases of, like, the previous era of like what the Chiefs were with like Pat Mahomes being this, and he is still Pat Mahomes, but like him and Kelsey, and then pretty much like their defense was fucking good, right? Like they had a stop Chris Jones, where like now this new Chiefs is almost in it like we're fucking speed, like we're like and literally with Rashee Rice being on that team and Worthy, but it's like fast, like we're a fast ass offense, like fast,
yeah,
like the fastest show on turf kind of shit.
For
where
sure.
Like we're just. Like
and
fucking
no one drops passes.
Where it's like it almost is crazy now that it's that this is Chiefs 2.0 is this like speed like a Lightning McQueen Chiefs,
young and fast.
Lightning McQueen Chiefs is what it's gonna be. They're just
and their defense is good and young.
Yeah, so saying like and it's just like how it's transitioning now. How like they're getting these younger pieces out. Like you know they don't like Tooney's gone. Like a lot of their like original linemen they had when they won the Super Bowl aren't there or are gonna be on their way out. You know, where it's just like dude, this is crazy how they're just. Still finding form, still just replace it is, and that's kind of how the Eagles are too. Where it's just like, man, like it's not as much this year with like their edge as much because like they kind of got a lot of like they traded away Josh Sweat and they did all this, and you're like, okay, you can kind of tell they should have kept some of these guys, but can't pay everyone. But it's just, like they can trade away these cornerbacks, and they have Quinyon Mitchell. Oh, now they got fucking Cooper DeJean now, and like it's just that's good draft. That's good drafting, and I feel like. Sure. We get pulled a lot of credit, unfortunately, and it's just like...
dude, if they win these next 2 games, we'll feel a lot better about this season. Yeah, we will.
But I'm saying, like, just unfortunate, like...
You just won 4 games in a row.
There's just a lot of hard questions coming up here where it's just like, there's a lot of people's... Like, someone said, like, Kyler Gordon...
Get rid of him.
Brisker might be gone. Like,
get rid of anyone that gets hurt.
They might not be Ben Johnson guys where he's like, hey, you guys are hella players, but man, you guys aren't even out here from me.
Can't even have you on the field. You're hurt.
Sorry, man. Like, you know, if you want to,
you're a reliable player more than people.
I like to say, like, hey, if you want to come back on like a squad piece thing, but like it sounds bad to say, but like, you know, like for cheap, if you're like, hey, want to come for prove a year? Yeah, for sure. It's not we have anyone who are behind those guys. Who would you know? Josh Blackwell's a decent little slide, but he's not going to be a long time, you know. It's kind of like Theo Benedict. He's not your long-term solution at left tackle. He's pretty much like Braxton Jones with just a bit less of the flags.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, like he's not holding at least 2 times a game like fucking Braxton Jones would. Like, okay, cool. Like, I'll take that. Yeah, he has the same amount of false starts as Braxton Jones, but so it's just, I mean, just gotta
weather the storm.
I see Trapillo's been going in. He's been playing a lot more. They put him in as like a 6th lineman, so like he motions a lot. He's like always an eligible receiver. So I mean, that's good for him. I mean, I think get some play time, get him out there. But it's just tough. The Flags just gotta keep down. That shit has been happening in all off season. And mini camp, a lot of Bears reporters said the same shit. They're like, there's a lot of false starts in this team. There's a lot of fucking dumb penalties like that.
Oh yeah,
offsides
every game.
So I don't know. Bear the fuck down.
It's 1:30 or 1 hour and 30.
It's 1:30 p.m. Peace the fuck out.